All right, what's up guys? As you guys know, with my last Instagram post, my car is in its final temporary resting place, and it is time to upgrade a bunch of important things in this car to make it into a new car, if you want to say, really. I mean, not by much, but it's going to look better, it's going to sound better, it's going to perform better, it's going to be cool better, it's going to be all the right areas need to be changed are being fixed. So right now I have the car pretty naked. I got all the body panels off. I got my old, well, they're new old kind of thing. They're being repaired. They're Origin 50 mil front fenders that Billy's gonna repair for me. Those are off the car, being fixed. Took off my old overs that were destroyed, and my car is really naked. It's kind of funny. Side skirts are off as well. Bumper's off, gonna do a new bumper. Whole new kit actually. The hood's kind of toast, but the whole car is gonna be all new on the outside. So I got a new Origin kit, front bumper from LZ. It's a little cracked, so I'm gonna get that fixed from Billy as well. Billy Mitchell is gonna be doing all the body work and fiberglass on this car, so it's gonna look pretty and, you know, be painted. Yes, it's being painted. So all the body work is gonna be done by Billy, and I'm gonna get it painted by, I'm pretty sure Randy from Swap Performance that paints most of Adam's stuff and all of his cars. So that's the plan for the exterior, but that's not the most important part, but I know it's important to me and a lot of other people that keep bugging me, asking me when the car is gonna be painted. But yeah, so this car, I got this car, you know, already spray painted red, overs on it and stuff, and as you guys know, I got hit in the rear grid life pretty bad, and it sucks, but it's not that big of a deal. We're gonna do body work here and do new 75 mil Origin over fenders that I got from a buddy of mine. Billy has them right now, he's repairing them. Once those are done, I'm gonna bring in the rest of the stuff to put on the car, and they're gonna have a brand new body looking really sick. What else? So, oh yeah, this hood is toast. It's donezo, and it has these disgusting little hood hinge thingies that are on this really ghetto fabbed up previous owner stuff that I never took off right here, and that is terrible. So car is getting a new hood, pretty much a whole new body kit and paint. It's gonna be great. So next year the car, we covered that, new kit, body work, paint. It's gonna look great. And so from there on, we are moving to the front end here. Now, this front end's really cluttered from the previous owner. I had never changed it, but now we're upgrading the car, upgrading the power, and we need to make this nice and professional so it looks better, it performs more efficiently. So right now, JG swaps are really big, and it's really, really hard to fit a good size fan and good size radiator in this. Right now, it's pretty good, it fits pretty well, but the way it looks here is all hacked up and nasty and ghetto, and it has these really terrible, you know, mounts for this. Well, it's a really, really dangerous ghetto caster arm brace down here, and it's just not what I want. And Brian over here is a actual master fabricator, and he wants to make this thing nice and right. We could make our own thing, but right now, time and budget wise, Chair Slayer, Rob Parsons in Las Vegas, really cool guy. He's an amazing fabricator. He has awesome products, and he makes a caster arm brace for like $275, shipped to your door. It's awesome, and he actually, I asked him.
We don't even have to weld it on, it's bolt-on.
Oh, it's bolt-on. Okay, well, it's bolt-on. Anyway, the new product coming out soon is another brace for this right here. And we were actually gonna, me and Brian were gonna make a custom one of our own here. And he told me he's making a new one for the top, and it looks awesome. I'll try and get a photo of it and insert it right here. So once that's installed, it's gonna be a whole new, oh, I almost did a tube front, actually. I almost did a tube front, but then for time and it's not really needed, it looks fine.
Talked you out of it a little bit.
Yeah, it talked me out of it. So we compromised on doing the Rob Parsons Chair Slayer's bottom caster arm brace and this new top brace that goes here. It's gonna be awesome, and after that, obviously we'll paint it all back to match, but it's gonna be really cool. But while we're doing that as well, this intercore piping it works, but it's not the greatest, and it's kind of crammed, and it's just not right. This intercore is really old. I don't like where it's mounted. It's really ugly. So the guys over at True Focus Fab, Andrew is gonna make me a custom new intercooler for my car. It's gonna be really cool. All anodized black to match other stuff I got that are here right now. Well, I sent one back, but anyway. So we're doing new intercooler setup, new front end, and then we are doing, what else? Oh yeah, the oil cooler. So I got the oil cooler right here. I took a sneak peek already. This is their first ever set, True Focus Fab oil cooler, anodized black. Looks freaking sick. Look how good that looks. So good. So True Focus Fab oil cooler made in the USA. You know, Brian likes USA made parts. But this thing's awesome. I actually got a power steering cord, but I messed up and told him to do -10 when I need to do -6 for power steering. So I sent that one back. This is a 6x10. The other one's a 4x10 because I don't want it to be the same size. It's a lot of weight and it's too big for power steering. So again, I have some really ghetto power steering thing right here, and it's just terrible. I mean, it works. Again, it works. Like, this stuff works. It's just not efficient. So in all the areas I need to step the game up in, they're being stepped up to another level. So that's what we're doing. So no more ghetto power steering, no more ghetto intercooler, no more ghetto front end, no more ghetto anything, right? No more ghetto. We should call this video ghetto to
De-ghettofied?
de-ghettofied. The C40 is getting de-ghettofied. It's getting showmanated and pandified. So it's gonna be engineered by Shulman and Penify. I don't even know what to say. We gotta find you a nickname one day. Brypees. Oh my God. Throwback. I'm gonna go there. I won't go there. I'll stop. Anyway, so obviously this is awesome. This is a sick, really awesome oil cooler, and as well their bash bar that I have. I haven't got it on the car yet, but that is obviously gonna go on the car when I paint it. The old one's off. It's a lot of weight and it's off the car, so it's gonna go here and be all brand new with new True Focus Fab rear bash bar. And yeah, so that's it for really up here. And then I have some vibrant boxes up here to change my intercooler piping. So we're gonna do all new intercooler piping with all the new Vibrant Performance tubing. And then that's gonna be much nicer and more efficient.
You're forgetting the big one.
What?
The cooling.
Cooling?
Yeah.
Cooling. Oh yeah. So we're also doing -16 from the radiator to the engine, and then obviously the return down there. I'll show you that right now. So we're gonna do -16 bungs right here, one there, and then one here, and then one there, and then one on the bottom down here. So we can do nice -16 right here. So the bung's gonna go there obviously, and then it'll be something like this. I mean, it won't be that ugly, but it'll be nice and, you know, straight, and then a 90 so it goes here and there and looks nice and efficient. And, you know, I like these little, these work. Again, this stuff works, but we're stepping the game up, guys. We're going all -16 line for all the cooling. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a really big upgrade for this car. It's gonna be a whole new car. You know, the small things help the car go such a long way. And I'm really excited for those parts of this car to get done, but I have even more exciting stuff for this car. So, this car makes around 400 horsepower right now on a stock ECU, SAFC, hacker tuner thing. Freddie, my tuner, he's an amazing tuner, tunes all my friends' cars, tunes this car. He's grown himself immensely, very educated and very talented, and he's a really good friend of mine. So, we are going to rewire the entire car, because this car's wiring is great. It's just efficient and beautiful. No, I'm kidding. It's absolutely horrendous. So this in here, wiring, is just, it's just not good. So, all right guys, here you go. This is my big secret. Car performs great, runs great, does good stuff, but this is rat's nest and it's terrible. So all that's coming out, gonna do all new wiring, and that little box right there will no longer be with us. That's gonna be in the shed in a drawer somewhere of it not being used ever again because it sucks. It doesn't suck, it works great, but to a certain extent. Anyway, so that being said, I'm working with ECU Master on the EMU Black and the PMU 16, and hopefully gonna get a new keyboard for all my buttons and switches and stuff, so Freddie can properly rewire the whole car. So all that nastiness you just saw is coming out of the entire car. It's gonna be amazing. So now if we're, I don't know, driving a really important event and something goes wrong, we'll know where to trace it and not be lost in those wires. And you know, it's just, Brian's been wanting to do this for a long time, but I haven't just had haven't taken the time to do it, but now it's time to go up from here to here. So it's gonna be a whole different game changer, and it's gonna be really good. But I'm really excited to get this properly done and nice and everything, and not look like a freaking driftmobile, freaking drift, what's it called? What do they call those cars? Missile car. Missile car looking things. Yeah, so no, it's gonna be nice. Like my engine bay is awesome. Like last year did the whole refresh and it's just awesome. But now it's gonna be on, oh also, I'm doing the Iridium fuel rail right here. To do upgraded injectors, you have to do top feed conversion. So the radium rail, top feed injectors, hopefully gonna get some D-Works injectors, D-Works 1000cc injectors to go in there with the radium fuel rail. And speaking of fuel, right now I have stock fuel lines from the tank to here, but the previous owner, I never changed it. The previous owner did a stock fuel line that goes to a -6 with the clamp to the to the Aeromotive fuel rail to the engine itself. But as you guys know, You can run E85 and ethanol on stock lines. It's just not the greatest. The lines going from the tank to the solid lines can get cracked and dried out and leak and have issues. So what I did, I ordered about 30 to 40 feet long of -6 AM line to go from the tank to the fuel push regulator to the engine, and then return back in -6 as well. I'm making a video all this right now so you guys can get hyped up, so you can get excited to watch this build. I just want to update you guys on what's going on. I want to tell you guys everything, so you know, you get some things to be a surprise, but it's gonna be awesome. A whole new car, it's gonna be sick. But what else did I get? Parts in here. I got a new shift boot to cover my new shifter. SFI approved. You know, it's super nice because my shit looks like crap. It just looks nasty. I don't like it. I want to make that nicer. What else did I get? There's a bunch of stuff I got. But yeah, pretty much the whole car is gonna be a whole new car, really. I mean, it's like, there's only a few parts to a car. Suspension, engine, wiring, body, panels, and glass, and stuff. The wing is staying. He doesn't like the wing.
I like it.
It's okay. One day I'll change it, but I like it. Anyway, but yeah, so right now, this is its final resting place. This is right next to my house. Me and Brian have been friends for years, and I asked him, he's nice enough to let me use the shop. We cleaned the whole thing out, made it look nice so it's efficient to work in for both of us. It was bad. The whole entire shop was just atrocious. As Brian doesn't have time like me, so we work and we leave things and it gets built up to where it's nasty in here. So we cleaned the whole thing out yesterday, nice and efficient to work in. So now I have a nice work area. I needed a place where I can take apart the car and leave it here day by day, come back and work on it and get stuff done. Because if I don't have that, it's just a headache having to move it back and forth. It needed to be somewhere I can stay, work on the car day by day, and it doesn't have to go anywhere. So I'm real excited. This is gonna be an entire new car. It's gonna be great. So this thing right here is gonna be a new, I don't know what to say. It's gonna be a new car. It really is.
It's gonna be a professional car.
Professional car, nicely done, right, everything. Yes, it's gonna be sick. So you guys are probably wondering why I'm doing all this to my car. One, I've had the same setup for, I don't know, 2 years now, and I just want to step up the game. You know, it's fun, it's a blast, it works, but like I want to step it up and have a lot more fun. Again, you don't need a lot of power to have fun drifting, but like after a few years of the same setup, you want to change it up. You want to learn new things. You want to, you know, progress your driving with the car. Like if you want to progress in drifting, you can't drive a stock Z for 2 years. You can't drive a stock 4 horsepower car for, you know, however so long. You can, but like it depends on what your goals are in drifting. So that being said, as you guys know, the Clutch Kickers $100,000 series is in full effect, and I didn't go to the first one, but I went to the second one, and I kind of went there and took notes while working for Adam. I work for Adam LZ full time, you guys know, but I went there, I worked, it was a bunch of fun, the event was awesome, good people, it was a bunch of fun, like it was like FD level driving, but with, you know, a smaller, you know, crowd of people that were more understanding and not as strict and it's crazy, but still very serious because there's $10,000 on the line. So first place you get 10 grand, second place is 5 grand, third place is 2,500, fourth place is 1,000, fifth place is 500 bucks. Either way, I'd love to go win and make money, but like I just want to go compete and compete against myself really, so I can test my driving and learn, and you know, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a bunch of fun. And I've developed a team of Brian Penn right here. He's a good friend of mine, he's an amazing fabricator, great working on cars, knows his stuff by hand, and he's also, you know, knowledgeable, and he's fast. You need to be fast in situations like drifting, because if you break something, you have 5 minutes to fix it. You can't have someone that works very slow and isn't, you know, sharp. So Brian's a very sharp guy. Second person on the team is Billy Mitchell. Like I mentioned before, he does mainly body work on LZ's cars and mine, and a bunch of people's cars in Florida, but he's also a master fabricator as well, knows his stuff. And I think having Brian and him there to work on the car, and I don't know how I'm gonna have a spot yet, I'm not sure, one of them will, but you have to have a spot in this event, it's gonna be great. Also, my friend Christian Catrone, he is a master as well at filming. He's also a professional videographer of his own business and stuff like that, so he has made videos with me in the past. Another really good friend of mine. We're all bringing all of our talents into this to make it awesome. So the whole thing will be documented by Christian. I'm gonna try and get him here while we're working on the car, to do a few videos with him with the red camera, so it's awesome quality. It's gonna be really cool, but he's gonna be with us filming the whole trip. So it's gonna be all my good friends and of course my girlfriend and everybody gonna come in the truck, and we're gonna go 6 hours up to the Panhandle and go drive this thing with a really, really dialed car. Hopefully when it's all said and done, the thing runs great, no issues. It should be fine as long as it's all there. But I'm ready. Like again, the car works great. It works, but it's time to step it up, and it's time to go from level 5 to I'd say about 9,
8.
8. You know, yeah, I'd say 8 in the scale. So again, the drivetrain is staying the same. Nothing wrong with it. It's fine. We're just upgrading the brain of the engine, really, the ECU and everything to perform a higher horsepower, so we can have more stuff. After we get all that taken care of, I'll probably test out with some tire and grip adjustments and alignment stuff, but that won't be hard. I know the car by heart. Oh, also, the spring rates of these things are completely wrong. I did not know I had the incorrect spring rates in this car. So right now, I think I have an 8 up front, which is way too soft, and that's why I would explain my car lunging forward and feeling, you know, mushy in the front. So I'm gonna stiffen up the front end to about a 10 or 12K spring, and the rear all goes to about a 4K. But that's really it after everything I mentioned. I'm sure more stuff will pop up, like little things that we have to do with the car to get it to where it needs to be. But I'm also gonna clean the whole interior up, make it nice, and paint it a little bit and touch it up, make it look professional. But yeah, I wasn't gonna mention everything, but I kind of did. Oh well. But you guys will see. It would probably take, I'd say, about 8 videos or so for this thing from start to finish to get it fully done, and then by the 10th video we'll probably be competing at Clutch Shakers. But with the whole coronavirus thing going on, they had to push back the event another whole month or even 2 months longer. It's kind of a blessing in a way for me, because I probably would have went the way the car was, but now I have an extra month or 2 to get the whole car redone and fabricated and wired and bodywork and paint. So if you bust ass and want shit done, it will happen. So I'm blabbering, I'm talking for 5 minutes now, but that's the plan. Thank you guys for watching. I will have videos up as fast as I can once I start working on this thing. I'll probably start working on it. I already started working on it today. I took apart the panels and stuff, but that's about it. I have to order more parts. Once I order the fabrication stuff for the front, it's go time, and it's time to go at it. But I'll probably start taking it apart maybe this week or something, but well, engine-wise apart. But yeah, all right guys, peace out. See you guys soon.